from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback. Mayfield on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Play fake. Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield on play action. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. First down, Mayfield. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this one is right through. The Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
Play fake. Cousins. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing. Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
On 2nd and 1, Mayfield. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. But the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They go play action. Cousins. Flushed out right. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. Now Jordan. Berry on to kick this one away. As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked by... Vigil. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for big.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Kick as he sends it away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Anthony Walker. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the left. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Cousins gives way to Cook. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. Here's Jordan. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Jarvis Landry, helmet back on and ready to go. Second quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part, but they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers will tell you, offense needs to run through us, but they're managing to get it done in this ball game without having to actually do that. I wouldn't expect him to stay silent for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you got to think that his first catch is coming at some point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. Mayfield with it once more. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1st down. Here's Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Throw caught there by Osborne. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Cousins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they're going to speed things up here. A first down throw for Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's going to float this one deep right side. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So we have reached half. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line. Off the play fake, Cousins. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10. A give. This is Cook. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Open man here is Conklin. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Cook. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
It's Dalvin Cook there with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Joseph on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the...
Cleveland offense making their way out.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 24, Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. He's still barreling through. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll run with Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and he's got... He'll take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook, able to power through, and to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook, and he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Cousins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, 47 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again. Here the 4th. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He gets away from 1. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He's going to look deep now for Landry. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A first down throw for Cousins. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harris. As a quarterback, Charles, you have to imagine that he knew that heat was coming there on that snap. But this time, the pressure forces him into an interception.
Absolutely he knew, and maybe that's a spot in other parts of the game. He's going to think about just throwing that one away, but down late in the fourth quarter, he has no choice, no luxury. He's got to try and make a play. And even with that pressure around him, he tried to complete it downfield to no avail.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. His throw incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Mayfield going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a... And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does it. Job. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you...
Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Now to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. Cousins now to throw on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the he coughed it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Minnesota. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Right down the middle. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Mayfield and the offense now. Down by 4. A little over a minute to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Mayfield to throw. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Mayfield. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Cleveland. That'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
2nd down and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Here's Cousins.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Turtles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.